Okay, so we are asked on problem 6, number 6, sketch 2 points, right? Can we sketch 2 points?
I sure hope so.
Yeah. Okay. Here are 2 points. Let's put them a little further apart so you can see what I do with them. Although you really know. Okay, 2 points. Label one of them x, f of x, right? Okay, can we do this?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we can. We got x, f of x. And then the other is x plus h, f of x plus h. Again, preparing you for an applied calculus course. We did have a short discussion in the last class about the appropriateness of the applied calculus course, in this case for a business administration degree, which applies to a number of you. But, you know, in business administration, you need 2 classes at 163 level or above, right? And that's often pre-calculus and statistics, and you should certainly take both of those courses, okay? To keep doors open for your future, it would also be good if you can work it into your schedule to do an applied calculus course. And, you know, you could like do the applied calculus in the fall and then statistics in the spring, if you have room in your schedule.
That's my hopeful.
And that is, and I've said it, if you make an A or B in this course, you won't have significant trouble with the applied calculus if you use, you know, if you
Who teaches the applied
devote
calculus?
similar time and attention to it. I'm sorry?
Who teaches it here?
Robert May's going to teach one.
What statistics?
He's an outstanding teacher. We'll see how that works out. That would be the applied calculus. Will Gallagher, my former student, teaches the statistics. Okay? And does a really good job of that. Okay? The statistics is easier than this course. The applied calculus, if you make an A or B, is no harder. And if you make a strong C, probably no harder. Then you might have to work a little harder than you would. Okay? If you make a marginal C, you can probably still do it if you work hard enough. Okay? But don't expect to make an A in the course because you won't have quite the background from this course that you need to totally understand that. Now, I say that simply because this is the key thing in the first semester of calculus. Okay? And you'll see why later on in the course, but I'm emphasizing why we do this particular expression now. Okay? So, now we sketch a fundamental triangle. That's what you're asked to do. Sketch a fundamental triangle, label it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that's easy. There's a fundamental triangle, right? And of course, I could have brought it up here too, but it's going to have the same rise in the same run. Okay, so what's the run?
The run is x plus h minus x.
Yeah, run. And of course, that's just equal to h, right?
Yeah.
Okay? Because to get from x to x plus h, you got to move h units. Okay? And hopefully that's obvious to you, depending how you are with notation. Okay, what's this one? Well, it's f of x plus h minus f of x. That's your rise. So your slope, rise divided by run, is, writing it kind of small because it's kind of long,
Over H.
just this divided by h, right? Okay? Now that's kind of related to the one we did before where you found the average slope on an interval. Okay? If you've got a curve, and if this is a graph that's part of a curve, all we have to do is let h shrink down and we get a line that's tangent to that curve. A line that meets that curve just at that one point. And that's the first operation you do in a calculus course. Okay? And that's the whole foundation for differential calculus. Very powerful stuff that teaches you, hopefully in a good course, and if you take Robert's course, it will be, okay? Much deeper insight into graphs, much deeper insight into trends, okay? And maybe I'll show you my applied calculus, second semester applied calculus test. A lot of stuff about revenue and cost and stuff. Also a lot of things about population dynamics in an ecosystem. Okay? Now that's second semester. But it's really pretty wonderful stuff.
That's
So
an
again-
applied calculus, you said?
I'm sorry?
That's an applied calculus?
Yeah.
All right.
Any calculus course, but applied calculus especially is focused on the life, social, and business sciences, okay? Business, social sciences, social and life sciences, usually, I think that's the title. Well, actually, I've got the textbook here. It says, actually, it doesn't say that at all.
Oh.
Okay, so it doesn't say what I said, but a lot of them do. Okay.
Write it down.
I've been using that text for 25 years or more. I still don't know what the title is. Okay. I don't usually look at it much, except just to see what kind of problems are in what section. So.